Hello, 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 Crusaders Club members. It's me, Weasel Skull, and I'm here for a Just For You, I Finished It episode. And what am I talking about today? What did I finish, you might ask? I finished reading this entire Avengers Omnibus, and I didn't just look at the pictures, I read the words as well. So take that. So, yeah, this was a hefty read. A lot of comic book history up in this bad boy, obviously. And here's some thoughts. Number one, the thing that stood out to me the most, Don Heck, man. He was a heck, no pun intended. Okay, there's a little pun intended there. He was a heck of an artist. What huge shoes to fill. Jack Kirby rocking his mighty pencils in the early episodes, in the early issues. Don Heck steps in and just really just gets better and better as these issues progress. Stan Lee's writing, thought number two. Stan Lee starts out, it's a little ham-handed, Stan Lee, even for Stan Lee, a little ham-handed at first. But as it gets going and he starts creating new characters and bringing classic characters in to face off against the Avengers, starts having fun, and you can start seeing the threads being woven together to create this huge Avengers universe that we've all come to know and love so well. I thought that was really interesting to see Stan progress as a writer, even on the Avengers. Definitely, I was more interested in the latter half of these stories than I was the first ones, which seemed to be like just trying to find their way, just kind of like throwing these characters all together and cutting them loose. And by the end of this book, he's definitely laying down some good stories. So that was my second thought. My third and final thought was Scarlet Witch. I mean, everybody's talking about her in WandaVision now on the Disney Plus. If you're fortunate enough to have the Disney Plus, you're probably enjoying WandaVision as much as I am right now. What a creative show! Just man, what a wonderful story. I've been loving it so far, and to go back and see her character really laid out here in the Avengers, it's very interesting. She's the female lead, obviously, in the team here. It's the 60s still, so I mean, there's definitely a little chauvinism in the book. We won't get into that too much. Some of the stuff didn't age well, but a lot of it did. She's a fairly strong character in that book, and very powerful in her own right. I really found it more interesting when the Avengers disbanded from the original Cap, Iron Man, Thor, Wasp, and Giant Man, and then became Cap, Wanda, Pietro, Quicksilver, and Giant, Hawkeye, of course, Hawkeye, one of my favorite Avengers. So that was a lot of fun to see that transition and see some of Wanda's earlier storylines here. So that's it. This was a great read. It's a really fun book. Been sitting on my shelf for a while. I've actually read it once before, but it's COVID. What else am I going to do? So I picked it up and read it again, and I figured I'd bring it to you folks. Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Volume 1 Omnibus. Definitely worth checking out if you can get your hands on it. Beautiful art, great stories. Had a lot of fun reading through it again. That's it. Thanks, everybody, and thanks for being Crusaders Club members. Hope you're getting your $1 a month or whatever, $5 a month or whatever you're paying. We certainly appreciate it. Just wanted to say thank you and do a little I've seen it for you guys. So till next time, that's it. This is Weasel Skull out. Bye.